Welcome to the new house that we just bought in Casa Grande, Arizona. The house that I like to call the Cockroach House. Let me show you why. Okay, check out the front of the house right here. This is a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. I got it at a really good price. I was able to get it for about $138,000. And according to the pictures, it actually didn't look too bad. The only problem is it was infested with roaches and you couldn't see that from the pictures. Check this out. So we put a couple of roach bombs in the house, and you can kind of see all the roaches. I think there's probably, I don't know, 1 million, maybe 1.5 million, but they go all up throughout the entire house and into the bedrooms. And sad part is they had kids living here. It's just nasty. And you see over here in these corners, you know what that darkness is in the corners? That's roach poop. So it has a smell to it. And the sad part is this kitchen right here did not look too bad. I was excited. I'm like, hey, look, I don't even have to replace the kitchen. You have nice white cabinets, and the countertop didn't look damaged at all. I was excited. The only problem is it reeks. Check that out. See all of that? Those little specks? That's all roach poop. So behind here, if you see back there, I don't know if you can see it very well, but you can see kind of the opening. And so that is just perfect for cockroaches to go back there and just live behind these cabinets. So the idea is, as soon as we remove these cabinets, you're gonna see a ton of roach droppings all behind all these cabinets. So it's kind of a bummer. I don't know if we'll be able to save a lot of these cabinets. We may, but we may not. And so we're gonna have to take them out. We'll have to bust up the countertop in order to take it out. New countertop of this quality is about $350. The cabinets, if we have to replace everything, is about $2,000. But if we take them and we can clean them really well, disinfect them, and reuse them, then we don't have to spend that $2,000. But we definitely have to do a new countertop. It just depends on what we can do. And to go and clean them and disinfect them is gonna cost, a couple $100. And so, don't you hate it when you find something you think, oh, hey, this is great, I'm gonna be able to use that, and then you find out that you can't? Well, that's kind of what's going on with this kitchen. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the house. So you go back here, let's see if the lights work at all. Here's one bedroom. Nope, there's no power. Anyway, so that bedroom, you can't really see, but it's full of stuff. Let me see if I can get a flashlight. Here's a flashlight in here. Okay, so here, this is one bedroom right here. It has a bigger closet. You have the bathroom right here. Again, look at all the roaches just hanging out, right? So we would probably not need to replace the shower. We do need to replace the shower head. Ooh, the roaches in the jacuzzi. Okay, let's keep going. Ooh, maybe I can use this mattress. What do you think? All right, so big closet in here. And then there's this bedroom right here. So we did get a message from the person who lived here saying that they left a few things in the house that they wanted. Obviously the beds and other things they don't really care about. They said, I left some pictures, which is understandable, but then they also said, and I left a box with my dog's ashes in the windowsill. So we had to bring some of those things out into the carport, and they're gonna come by and pick those up. So get some ashes from the dog and a couple pictures. You have the closet right here. Over here, another bedroom right here. Closet over there. And then you have the bathroom. Now you can't really see very well, but there's tile that goes from floor to ceiling. And the tile looks pretty straight. It's just, it's not in style. And one other thing that you'll notice, you see the tile here and the tile there. You see the tile here, the tile here, and here. So we got somebody who was creative living here. They decided to tile the floors a different color than the rest of the house. So, well, I don't know, but you got different colors of tiles throughout. And then the backyard, I'm not gonna go there because we have a guard cat right there just wanting to come in. I don't want them to come in, so I'm gonna keep the door closed. But you see that we have a shed back there. That shed is completely full of garbage. There's like bags of cans out there and just completely full of garbage. There's also a really large refrigerator. So you see this refrigerator right here, that's pretty small. They got the main one, probably broke, and they thought that they'd just fix it at some point in time. Well, that's out there in that little shed. So this is the plan for this property. We are going to leave the tile as is. I know that it doesn't match, but it's fine. And we're going to do this as a lease option. And so with the lease option, we don't have to fix everything. We're not selling this for top dollar. What we're doing is we're bringing somebody in who wants to own a home, and they can go and, you know, change out the flooring if they want. We are going to paint it because we do want it to appraise for a good amount. And if it looks bad with the way that the paint is and the fact that there's, you know, holes, and, you know, you have this right here that looks bad, and you have this right here, right? So if we don't paint the house and fix those, then it's going to be valued at a much lower value. And then when I go to get it refinanced, I'm not going to be able to get it refinanced for very much. But the flooring itself, if you look at the floor, you know, ignore the thousands of cockroaches all over the place. But if you look at the floor is fine. It's level, even though there's different colors of tiles, and even though the floor tile is, you know, outdated, it doesn't look bad. And so that's an important thing, because it's not going to give me a lower value just because the tile isn't as much in style. Like if it was brand new, yeah, maybe I'd get a little bit higher, but I don't think that it's really worth the cost to go and redo the tile. So we're going to keep the tile as is. There are a few more things though. So in the back, again, I don't want to get past that little guard cat. Let's see if you can hear me. There's a train, I guess, that's off in the distance. But if you come to the back, again, look at all that garbage and all that trash. I don't know exactly how we're gonna get through. There we go. So we just lift this up. Okay, so if we come to the very back, there goes the cat. You're gonna see, oh, look at that right there. See all of that? That's where the cat lives. So you may not be able to see this on the film or on the camera, but see that right there? That kind of dips down just like that. And so that has obviously some issues with the roof. And so we're gonna need to go and open that up and see what's going on right there, and see if we need to go and replace some trusses or something like that. We're gonna have to at least, you know, do some investigation. It's likely though that we are going to need to replace some of those trusses. So over here we have some damage to the wood, right? So we can either replace that or paint that. But obviously, you know, we have some holes here, and so we're probably going to need to at least paint, probably going to need to replace or patch some things out here. Again, we're not going for perfect because there's going to be a lease option. And so with the lease options, a lot of times you're looking for people that want to come in and, you know, do some work themselves and you know, have things look a way that they like. And so you don't have to get everything done perfectly, because they come in and they do them themselves. So again, just a lot of garbage throughout, but this is not nearly as bad as some of the houses that I've gotten with a ton of garbage. So we're going to replace certain parts of the roof most likely. And then here you see this crack right here. So we're going to try to fix whatever that crack, whatever caused that crack. We are going to remove the popcorn ceilings because we have to clean the corners, and you can't do that if you leave the popcorn ceilings. So anyway, that's with this property. My estimation of everything on this property is we bought it for about $138,000. I think we're probably going to be putting in less than $20,000 on it. A new roof is probably going to be about, I don't know, maybe $8,000 to $10,000. If we do the new kitchen, that's going to be another $2,500 or so, plus labor. And then the whole clean out of the property is probably going to cost us, you know, maybe over $1,000. What else? Painting inside and outside. we're looking at, you know, probably $6,000, somewhere around there. So my goal would be to keep it under about 20,000. So if we have our all in about 160, I think that this is going to be valued. Again, this is a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. I think this is probably going to be valued at about 230,000. If we were to do everything up brand new, then it would probably be valued about 250. But then we'd have to leave more money into the deal, and I don't think that that's necessary. So my guess, we bought it for, again, just under 140, put about 20 to 25 into it, plus some holding costs. Our all in is going to be probably about 170, maybe a little bit higher, not too much higher, and then it'll be valued about 230, maybe 235. So immediate increase in equities is probably about 60,000, and then as we do it the lease option way for about 3 years, our overall profit is probably going to be about 80, maybe $90,000 within the next 3 years. So anyway, this is the Cockroach House here in Casa Grande. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you do, then go ahead and make some comments. Let me know what you thought about the video, and if you guys want to do deals with me, because this deal is a deal that I'm doing with a buddy of mine. I'm doing all of the work and he's funding the deal. We're going to be splitting the profits, and so we'll each make probably $30,000 to $40,000 on this deal within the next few years. And so I think that he'll have left into the deal maybe about $20,000 when all is said and done, and he gets $40,000 within the next 3 years. And so what is that? That's a 200% return over a 3-year period. So it's about a 66% return or 67% return over each year for 3 years. So I think that's pretty good. Anyway, if you want to do deals like this with me, just reach out, let me know, and we might be able to become partners on my next deal. Anyway, have a great day, and I hope that you enjoy yourself as you learn how to invest in real estate. Good luck.